25 F-150 4x4 Super Crew STX, $48,598. 26 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $29,978. 25 Ford Maverick, $28,535. At Ray Varner Ford, we're ready for wherever spring takes you. Local you trust, a ride you can afford.
Happy Saturday. Sure hope you're having a great day. Beautiful sunshine. It's really starting to warm up. The wind is light, but there are some major changes on the way. We've got a big old deep trough and a strong storm system that's going to be arriving as we head into our Sunday and Monday time frame. We stop our clock there at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. You can see the deep trough, the jet stream pushing that low pressure and the cold front into our area. At the surface, the cold front's going to continue to spill its way on in. Very warm, moist air out ahead of the cold front. Cold, dry air back behind the cold front, and that's going to lead to increasing moisture, increasing instability in the atmosphere as dew points climb into the 50s and 60s. Will elevate the instability out ahead of the cold front. That's going to be the bulldozer, if you will, as it swings its way into the area, and that's going to produce the line of showers and thunderstorms. So here's our future cast. From 7 o'clock Sunday night, the storm's going to start to race its way across the state, something to keep in mind if you have travel plans to our west. And as we get into East Tennessee, by around midnight, it's going to start to work its way on in. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has put us under a level 1, 2, and 3 risk for severe storms around the entire region. Here at East Tennessee, we're under a level 1 and level 2 risk. Now, we had a level 1, level 2 risk with the last storm system. It kind of fizzled on out. Although, I do think that we have a better opportunity or threat anyways, for seeing some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms, as we have a little bit more of an elevated chance for severe weather, I should say. Even though we're in the same categories as what we were the other day, there's a slightly elevated chance for damaging wind gusts and maybe an isolated tornado. So we have damaging wind gusts in the medium category, 60-mile-per-hour winds or greater. Low category for tornadoes, but it is still possible. Hail is going to be on the small side, if at all, and isolated flooding and flash flooding concerns are going to be with us as well. So let's time it out for you from basically through the overnight hours. We're going to see those showers and thunderstorms. So basically from midnight till about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning is going to be our window for severe weather. Then heavy rain and snow developing on the backside of that, where we actually could get a quick little bout of some wet, heavy snow for you folks across the Cumberland Plateau. And again, this is going to be Monday morning as you head off to work. We're going to have some rainier conditions around the area and falling temperatures. Rainfall amounts will likely be anywhere from 1/3 of an inch all the way over an inch of rain. I think most of us will probably pick up about 1/2 inch to an inch of rainfall. And then it moves its way on out, but snow showers and a westerly, northwesterly flow with some colder air swinging its way on into the area. It's going to be a brutally cold, winter-like Monday. Now, rainfall amounts, as we mentioned, are going to be about 1/2 inch to an inch. Snowfall amounts, this is your ensemble forecast from the National Weather Service blended model, so you can kind of see the darker shades. I think across the Cumberland Plateau, less than 1/2 inch, some light snow up the I-81 corridor, 1 to 2 inches across the mountains possible, flurries, though, across the Southern Valley. But watch this. Because it's been warm, our ground temperatures are warm. While it may snow that much, what do we actually see on the ground? And when we switch over to your snow depth, taking in compaction and melting, this is the likely scenario. Again, less than 1/2 inch, maybe just a coating of snow across the plateau. No accumulations expected in the valley locations. And again, 1 to 2 expected across the mountains of East Tennessee over into North Carolina. So we are talking about some snow to be developing around the area. Winds, by the way, with this system, are going to be cranking. As the storm system, as the cold front approaches, the wind is really going to be cranky. We've got a strong low-level jet stream at about 5,000 feet. The mountains go up to 6,000 feet, so therefore we have a south wind at 25 to 40 miles per hour, gusting to 40 across the mountains, so we have a high wind watch in effect for the mountains. We may have a wind advisory posted for the valley. We'll see what the National Weather Service does with that. Forecast high temperatures today in the 60s and 70s as we head into the evening hours, 68 by 7, 59 degrees by 9, so not a bad evening ahead of us. And when you look above and beyond the 7-day forecast, I should say above and beyond the weekend anyways, Sunday into Monday, big old temperature change. Now, our high temperature on Monday will likely be in the 60s just after midnight. But as we wake up and head off to work and school, we're going to be in the 40s. Then we fall into the 30s Monday afternoon. Wind chill values will only be in the 20s and low 30s because the wind's going to be blowing out of the west-northwest. Staying chilly on Tuesday afternoon with a high of only 40 and lows in the 20s. And then we're back to those seasonal averages, if not above average, as we round out the week and head into the upcoming weekend. The other side of the story is the fact that, well, the Climate Prediction Center is predicting the potential for above average temperatures to continue. So something to kind of keep in mind that I do think that we have a chance for seeing above average temperatures. Not to mention we may be trending on the drier side. So while we're going to see some decent amount of rain Sunday into Monday, Climate Prediction Center is predicting below average precipitation above and beyond the 7-day forecast. So we'll see how that all plays out. All right, my friends, I sure hope you have a great day. Again, make sure you check back in on our Sunday as strong to severe thunderstorms do ramp their way back up. See you then.